You guys know I trust Barbell Apparel for all of my clothing needs. Barbell Apparel is meant to tackle whatever your work days, weekends, and adventures demand. The comfort and fit of their gear is unmatched. My all-time favorites are the Adapt training shorts and this t-shirt that makes me look extra strong. This combo is my go-to for all my workouts. Also at Barbell Apparel, a satisfaction guarantee is not just talk. It's a promise. Wear it, use it, live in it. Their gear is meant to endure your every move. If any issues arise, they have got you covered for repairs and replacements. For all gear purchased at full price, Barbell's mission is to empower your fitness journey and help you to break boundaries. Life changes, bodies transform. Whether you're gaining, losing, or evolving, Barbell will swap your product for a new size. No questions asked. I don't know of another brand that has you covered with a lifetime guarantee like Barbell. These guys seriously have your back. So go to barbellapparel.com to step up your wardrobe game, or just click on the link below. Belal Muhammad is probably going to fast track to champ status. Probably has to. It's just no one really to fight. It's not that there aren't guys there that are meaningful and tough guys, but there's not a clear guy. And he's already fought basically everyone. So, sure, you have Rakhmonov, who's undefeated. You have Ian Gary, who's undefeated. But do they really deserve it? Do they really deserve a world title fight? You've even got Kamaru Usman. He's not undefeated. He's done some great things in the past. But does he really deserve a title fight? So, and therefore, he will probably just have to be looking at 185 pounds a lot quicker than anybody else would have to look there. Or at least according to him. This was one of the great troll jobs, okay, in a while. What is he talking about? There's no clear number one contenders. I mean, I gotta tell you, a division is in trouble when it has no clear number one contender, all right? You don't want to be Alex Pereira today. As cool as saying Chomo might be, you don't have an opponent. Not only do you not have an opponent, you don't have anybody who wants to be your opponent. They're talking about taking you out of your division and kicking you up 60 pounds because there's nobody for you to fight. Like not having a clear contender, right? It's one of these issues where the fact that you have a Kamaru Usman to choose from, or you have a Rakhmonov to choose from, or you go in the direction of Ian Gary, who's got a completely unblemished record. Like, having lots of choices is a very good thing. It's a very, very good thing. And it was the biggest miss by Leon. I do not want to give Leon a hard time. I find myself that I never am saying anything nice about Leon, but that really, guys, is just a coincidence. It truly is like a 5-year coincidence that whatever the topic comes up on Leon, I'm the opposite side. But not from a personal reason. In fact, I spoke to Leon right before his fight. He came on, good guy and the bad guy. And he was great. He was a complete gentleman. I will just share with you, I do think Belal Muhammad is making a very strong point that as good as Rakhmonov might be, as good as Ian Gary has done, as great of a career as Kamaru Usman had, there is not anyone that is just standing out and like glowing. I know the fight that I personally want them to do. I want them to go in the direction of Kamaru Usman. But I want them to go in that direction because I largely agree with Belal's reasoning. Rakhmonov, yes, to answer the question, absolutely deserves it. If you go 17-0 and they're all finished, this has never been done before. Of course, he does deserve, whatever that word means. Whatever that word deserve means. But yeah, he is the guy. But you would probably be serving everybody, the fans, the promotion, Muhammad, and Rakhmonov. You'd probably be serving them all better if we could go in that direction just a little bit longer, if we could have that official number one contenders match. If you could get Rakhmonov in there with the right opponent and build and look toward the one after, right? It's one of these spots. It's one of these highly peculiar spots. But because of all of that, I do think that Leon was primed to demand a rematch. I do think that Leon, right after that fight, was poised in a position to start screaming robbery, start telling us that the judges had it wrong, start talking about how strongly he was coming on, start talking about the round that matters is the last round. I dominated him. I should have been a 10-8 round. Look at him. He split open, but this is just talk. But I do think he could have got the win. You look around, here you are at home, and the arena has sold out. Like, you're in a good, strong position to start making demands, and you're giving an audience that backs you up. Leon was a gentleman. Leon was a good sport. He showed good sportsmanship. That's what you do. That is what you do, is you give the other guy his 15 minutes. This is his time. Get out of the cage. Don't say anything. Let him have that moment that he will capture and that his family will cherish forever. That was the gentleman thing to do. That was the sportsmanlike thing to do. And being a gentleman and being a good sportsman are really important when you're a kid. We are not in sports. We are in the entertainment business. There was no reason for Leon to be nice. There was no reason for Leon to not get his own people to start a chant against Muhammad. There was no reason for Leon to not turn on those judges, turn on that outcome, demand that he won rounds 1, 3, and 5. And if he would have done that and he got this taunt going, right? I mean, everything's clear in hindsight. But I'm just sharing for you. There is a massive opportunity, or there was, for Leon to be next for Belal because of the point that Belal's making right now, which is there is nobody. There is truly nobody. Rakhmonov has not gone after this. Ian Gary has not gone after it at all on the Ian Gary front. I got no problem with that. I'm just like, not at all. Colby has gone after it way harder than anybody else. But he's coming off, right, his match with Leon. He's not really expecting it. It's just one of those things that he is doing as part of it. I'm just sharing, like, Leon was in a very good position. Kamaru Usman, as a matter of fact, Kamaru hadn't surveyed the scene. Kamaru started going after Rakhmonov. Kamaru Usman had not surveyed the scene to realize the spotlight's on him. Everybody's looking at Kamaru to come in and do this job, including Muhammad. But when Kamaru starts going after Rakhmonov, like, it was one of these things where everybody's in the wrong place. All Leon needed to do was to speak up with some level of disdain towards the outcome. That was all he needed to do. And not only would he be in the conversation, he would be leading the conversation, at least for now. I just go back to what Belal said. Now, Belal is not right that because there's nobody clear, right, that he's going to be leaving the division and fighting 185 pounds. But the worst thing that Belal could have ever done is start apologizing. Like, there was a lot of people that didn't want him to be champion. There's a lot of people that didn't enjoy the championship fight. There was a lot of people that didn't want to sign the championship fight in the first place. And the worst thing he could ever do is apologize to any of them, and he's not. He is sticking it in everybody's ass. I mean, I gotta tell you, I love it. I love the way he's set this up. That he will be the one to go for champ test, and he's gonna do it in record time. He's gonna do it much faster than everybody. And just because there's no one to fight, just he was such a clear number one contender, but now he doesn't have a clear number one contender. It was great. It was really well done. There's not a word of it that's accurate. There's not a word of it that's going to happen. But it was fun. I'll give him that.